Secure the bag, yeah, that's the brand, and we get to the.
What's going on, family? It's your man Tay Sweat here once again with another STB Market Watch. Now, today we're going to be talking about one of my most profitable strategies that I like to use. Right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. This strategy to someone who maybe doesn't know or understand exactly how to apply it, it's gonna sound crazy. Like, okay, you're just doing that one thing and that's it, right? I get it, right? I'm sure, and I'm saying this because I'm sure some trolls, somebody, I usually get one or two trolls every video, every post that I put on Instagram. I'm gonna get one or two that's just like, that doesn't work. It's like, okay. Like, which is why, of course, I gave out the free alert just to show you all exactly how things work and how I'm able to call things just based on some of my strategies that I use, right? And we'll go over that today. We'll give it kind of like a recap on this week's alert. We were in and out, in and out. I managed the position via the free Discord. So if you're not in the free Discord, definitely go get it in that. But yeah, so I managed the position via the free Discord just to kind of show you all, hey, I think because we're in profit and I see some sellers stepping in, take your profit, right? Okay, coming down here, buy it back right here. And we did that, right? And I'm using this same strategy, is what I'm trying to say. This is one of the strategies I use in the penny stock world, right? So we're going to talk about that today, and just kind of review. We're going to review the alert that I gave on Money Monday of this week, and we're going to break down what we saw. We were in and out of that thing, and in the actual paid Discord, we made profit on the way up, we made profit on the way down, we made profit on the way back up. It came back down yesterday. Some of us made profit on it back down, and then we just jumped back in. So we're going to see what the market wants to do today. So let's check out. We'll break down some of the stuff I'm seeing as far as profit posts. And keep in mind, these are going to be just profits of people who are already in the paid Discord, because people who are not in the paid Discord, they can't put their profits. But a lot of you all, and feel free to put it in the chat below. So in the comment section below, if you made profit on the alert I gave this week, show some love. Put it in the chat below. Put it, in the comments. Let me know what percentages you got. Did you get in both times? Did you make multiple entries and exits? Like, let me know what's up, because I like to see and I like to show everybody else, like, this is what's going on. This is what we're doing in the Discord, the paid Discord. This is what we do every week. We're going to get 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 different alerts. It just depends on what the market's giving us, right? Because I don't trade, just for the heck of it. I need to see good quality setups. If I don't, we don't take them, right? So let's check out the Discord. Let's see what the profits look like. All right, so this is the most recent. Yes, this is the most recent post. Okay, so let's see. Somebody was trading Tesla. I like it. I like it. But look in here. Spot puts made a killing. Oh, look, that's why I don't trade Tesla. Tesla can be a little unpredictable. But no, all good. But I'm looking for SPY, because the SPY is what we've been trading this week. So yeah, SPY is down on those calls for weekly, August 25th. He made profit here. Good job. Puts. And then made more profit on the puts here. Good job. So you've been trading it up and down, hedging. This is somebody who's been in it for a while. Good job. Let's see everybody else. Let's see calls. Okay, this is a SPY. Okay, good job. Good job. Jordan, I just got to give you, I got to give you a shout out, Jordan, because you've been killing it. You've been killing it. Let me double check and see what this is. Market field, SPY calls. Okay. Yep. SPY calls. Let's see. SPY calls, 25th. Good, good, good. And it looks like, for the most part, your calls profitable, profitable, profitable. Good job. Great job, family. And overall, more wins than losses. This is how we play the game. You are going to lose. Everybody needs to know that. You are going to lose. But he's been knocking it out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Lost about, let's just say, 450 between these, right? We'll say about 450. But between the wins, you're looking at 9 almost. So we'll just say Yeah, it's 1,000. Yeah, almost two, 2,500 bucks, 3,000. I'll take that. Lose 650, win 3,000, close to 3,000. That's solid. So that's about 2,000 profit. I love it. It's a good week. Calls 20%, good job. Spy 45%, great job on the calls. Let's see, Spy 47. I love it. Oh, actually, no, that's 73%. My bad. Good job. Spy calls 40%. So yeah, you all did great. Here was my entries, right? 18%, 9%. I love it. Especially with how much I trade with. These are solid numbers for me. Let's see who else. Spy calls, 39%. So yeah, this week, and this was yesterday. So this week has been a great week. Great week, great week, great week. As we go back and just look, so you had to be patient. Spy. Okay, spy call. So yeah, this is great. It's great. So this looks like you were up, Jay. Jay, I'm gonna get on you a little bit. You look like you let that go red. So you had profit. One of the things I like to teach everybody is we do not let green trades go red. Okay. Do not let green trades go red. Let's see what else we got. Cause this is just what a couple days ago. So yeah, we got some more to go. I did 20% on the calls that Tay Sweat put out yesterday. Good job, Eon. Very proud of your family. I'm just looking through because I want to make sure everybody's winning. I want to see what's going on. Let's see. Yeah. Spot put. So you were making money against it. I love it. I love it. Trading it up and down. That's it. That's what we do. Call, put. That's exactly what we're doing. We were making money both ways. Very proud of y'all. Let's see what else we got. 8-8. Okay, so there's spot calls for 8-7. So yeah, this is a great week. Great week, great week, great week. Today was a good day. So yeah, this is definitely a great week. We've been playing, for the most part, 90% hit rate, like I said. So 90 to 93% usually is what we're gonna hit. So let's keep the winning up, family. I'll do my part to make sure I'm getting the good alerts, make sure I'm finding great opportunity for us. We're gonna keep getting money, all right? So let's check out the charts for the week, and let's just kind of review, see what we did with the charts and where we could potentially go next. All right, family. So I'm going to be using the SPX, same as the SPY, but my charts are going to look a little bit better over here because I got a lot of alerts set, and I don't want those lines, especially for my newbies. I don't want those alert lines getting in the way. If anybody wants to know what alert looks like, if I want to close this gap, I'll put an alert here to let me know when that gap is getting closed, right? So that alert will show up. So I got alerts all over my chart because I know what my price targets are, and I want this to alert me when my price targets hit, right? So yeah, I'm going to just use the SPX just so we have a cleaner screen. So I'm gonna take that alert off. All right. So what I'm seeing, to be honest with you all, is this looks like a wave 4 pullback potentially on a larger time frame. It's 30-minute, so it's not necessarily a larger time frame. But I still think this is giving us, and I don't think it's over actually. So for me, let me explain this to a lot of people too. So when I say my most profitable strategy, there's a few things I look for. All right, a few things I look for. Number one, when we're talking about my most profitable strategy, I'm looking for gaps, most definitely, right? Because gaps will be held as support and resistance, right? Now, multiple types of gaps. There are ones that have this full opening, like where's really a gap, right? And then you have what's called the fair value gaps that Michael talks about, or the like I always mention Jay, or you got, I even think Terry, Trade and Travel. I even think she has a certain type of gap that she follows, right? And I like to mention all of these traders because these are traders that I actually rock with. Like I can verify for a few of these people, and I like to see what they see. Right? We get together a lot of times and we talk about what we're seeing. But there's a gap. Look, and it's holding support. So I like to, a lot of times my entries and exits will be at gaps, right? Look at this. There's a gap, right? So I might take an entry here and take an exit here. That's a great move. It's almost $100 move, which is a $10 move on the spot. That's a great move, right? And then what I get is, or what I have is, I'll actually have certain indicators that will let me know when it wants to close this gap. Now, I'm not putting that on the internet because, once again, I don't want my stuff to stop working. So there are certain things I'm willing to teach that I'm like, look, if it stops, literally, if the gap stop working because too many people know about gap trading, I will still eat in the market because I have some stuff left in my bag, right? And so will my STB folks. So for me, I like gap trading, good entry, good exit. And it's always been like that. It's always been like that. Here's another gap, right? I'm just kind of showing you the opening gaps. So here's a gap. It came down. Boom. You grab that gap. If you know the rule, the gaps, they close, then retrace. Boom. Entry, exit, easy. Entry, exit, easy. It's just kind of how it works. Okay. There's some other things you can pay attention to as well, but um, do not go in here and try to trade this by yourself. If you're just trying to trade gaps, you got to be careful because once again, I use other things, which is what I'm about to get into next. So the next thing that I use that helps me to understand where we're going is my Elliott wave. I know I like my Elliott wave, right? Follow the waves. The reason why I say that is because, let me show you some stuff. So this is a gap here, right? There's a gap down here. Now, why wouldn't I shoot for this gap? Like, as this is up here, I got puts. Oh man, it's a gap down there, Tay. I got puts, I got puts, I got puts, I got puts. So I can take it down to this gap. But why didn't it hit that gap? And this is something I'm going to be teaching in a webinar Sunday. I'm going to put a link below. If anybody wants to come to the webinar, come check it out. All right. Literally, I'm going to be teaching some good stuff. And I'm paying people $250. If I don't teach you something that you don't know already, especially if you haven't learned from me, like if you're somebody who's been studying with STB or you know some of the insider stuff, then yeah, like if I taught you already, then of course you know it. But if somebody's new to me or you're like, I don't really know what he teaches, come check it out. And then if I teach you something that you already knew because you've been on YouTube and Instagram learning, it's like, man, I already knew that. I'm gonna pay you $250. Just hit me up. Hit my group, my team up, info at stbwithtay.com. And tell us the code word that lets us know that you watched the full webinar. Because I'm gonna be giving the code word throughout the webinar. And yeah, I'll give you $250 if I'm not teaching you something you don't know already. So one of the things I'm gonna be teaching is about the Elliott waves, all right, or the wave patterns, because it's more than just Elliott wave, one Elliott wave pattern. But here's one, two, here's a full, maybe even three all the way up here, right? And I'll tell you why I say it could be that, but I think this was wave three. Potentially it stopped here. Now, why wouldn't we shoot for this gap? Well, because you have to go with the current, right? Think about an ocean, and we're going to talk about this in the webinar. Think about an ocean. When the ocean has a wave and it's going towards the beach, if it has something way back behind the wave, it doesn't come back to the wave to touch that. No, the wave finishes. So if the wave is going this way, it's just going to do this: wave up, right? Wave up until the wave is done. And just like waves, when it hits the beach, what does it do? It hits the beach, boom, boom, boom. Then it'll come pick it up. That's how this thing works, right? I'm sure I just taught somebody something today. So when y'all come to the webinar on Sunday, y'all could actually, dive into that a little bit more, or we'll dive into it a little bit more. But this is exactly how waves work in the ocean. So just like that, you can't aim for this until you know the wave is over. And the waves are fractals, and we'll get into fractals a little bit later. Okay. So once again, just know that this works. You just need to know how it works. You just need to know what to look for, right? So this is one of my most profitable strategies, is using these waves. Okay, we'll go 1 2 3 4 5 up, right? Baby boy is not happy. I'm sure y'all can hear him in the background. So 5 waves up, right? And then we get a corrective wave of an A. And I think if this is a larger time frame of maybe like a wave 4 for like a daily chart, which I think it is, we should get a corrective wave on the lower time frame. So this should be an A. I think we're going to get a B wave up to here. And then I think we're going to get a C wave down, potentially as low as here. Now that's probably going to take, I don't know, another 2 weeks, maybe even another month. But I do expect us to come down here to about that 4,200 range, which on the SPY should give us 423-ish, 425-ish. So that's what I'm expecting. But if you just, if you don't know this, well, guess what? You're gonna get chopped out of here, right? And this is one of, like I said, this is one of my most profitable trading strategies. I like to watch the gaps. So I'm looking at the gaps and I'm looking at the waves, and I'm like, where does a wave want to go? It's gonna wave in a 5-wave structure, and it's gonna give me a 3-wave corrective structure. And when people are always talking crap about, oh, you're using lagging indicators, yada yada, this is not lagging. This is actually predictive. That's what I always say. I trade with predictive indicators. Why? Because I know where you got to go. I know where you got to go. And then in addition to that, I know how you're going to wave to get there. I call it dancing. So I know how you're going to dance around to get there. You're going to dance, boom, boom, boom. And this is how it works. And then when you give me my C wave down, I will be looking to see where we need to enter for the next areas, right? Because what will happen is it'll give me my C wave down, and then we'll start a new impulsive wave, excuse me. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of there, right? This is how it works. So when people always talking crap about the whole like lagging indicators and you need this, you need that, I don't need much, right? I don't need much. I hear people, there's a lot of people talk about, reading tape. I did that when I traded penny stocks. I mean, I know how to read tape, but I don't need it. I'm like, hey, you got to come here and here, and you're going to do it in this wave structure. And as you do it, I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up at this wave. I'll dump you off at that wave, pick up some shorts, and then I'll take you down here. That's how I play the game. I've been playing the game this way for like at least 7, 8 years, right? Because the first 3 to 5 years, I day traded penny stocks. And yeah, we would use things like EMAs, they work. EMAs, of course, we still use trend lines. Don't get me wrong, trend lines work. I love my trend lines. Look at that trend line. Look, resistance. So I use my trend line still as well. So I use EMAs, trend lines, and tape reading when I day traded penny stocks. Right. Shout out to David and Prosperity Team. All right. I traded with the Prosperity Team a long while ago. Like I said, that's why I got my start with penny stocks. And then as my account grew, it becomes too much to trade penny stocks because you get stuck. It's not liquid enough. You get stuck in certain trades. If I got a couple $1 million I want to put on a trade, I can't get out of certain trades with penny stocks. So I came to the large cap world and trade. For me, I like to trade more index funds, like ETFs, things like that, because it's liquid as hell. I can get my money out. So I can put as much money as I need to in there, and I can get out of there. So for me, I'm looking at wave structures, and I want to let you know that wave structures work. Wave structures work on monthly charts. Let's check it out. They work on monthly charts. They work on minute charts. Okay, it's called fractals. Okay, so look at this. This is the wave. I would say this is wave 1, 2. This starts maybe, and actually, let me take that back. That would be wave 2 right here. So wave 1, 2. I think this is wave 3 that we got into from 09. That was wave 3. Okay. I think it gave us like a nice little baby wave 4 right here. All right. I think we're going into a wave 5. Okay. Y'all think I'm crazy, but I see us going to 5,000. So wave 5 up to 5,000 right in here. Okay. I think we're then gonna do an A all the way down. I think it's gonna go A. Yeah, I think I'm crazy, but I think it's going A, B, I think we're gonna do a C down somewhere like to here. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that's what's coming. All right, and then once we hit there, we'll start a whole new wave 1, 2, 3, and it'll go wave 1, 2, 3, and then we'll make a higher high. So this is the monthly chart, right? So this works on a monthly chart, and that plays out. I mean, look how long that could take. I mean, that could take years and years and years. So once again, this wave pattern works. It's been working for centuries, pretty much, because Elliott wave also corresponds with Fibonacci and the golden ratios of the universe. So if you really get into the mathematics of it, you'll understand that yeah, it works and it works very, very well. Now I'll be honest with you, it's very tough to learn this, right? I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people like, Tay, I just don't get it. I just don't get it, right? Because wave one has 5 waves in it. Wave two has 3 waves. Wave three has 5 waves. Wave four has, and it's like depending on which wave you're looking at, maybe it's the daily chart, then okay, it's a 5 wave structure on the hour chart. People get like crazy with the fractals. It's like, man, I don't get it. So what I'm trying to say here is if you don't get it, and it's like, I don't even know if I want to like spend the time trying to learn it, and just come to the damn group. That's why I always tell people, like, you don't have to learn this stuff. I can teach you. Yes, I can teach you. But if you don't want to learn it, or if it's just like, Tay, like it's melting my brain, Tay. Okay, if it's melting your brain and you really don't understand it, then guess what? Just come to the Discord where I give the alerts away, right? I mean, you gotta pay $50 a month, but I'm gonna make I'll make the money back. That's the goal, right? If we're doing 90%, look at this: wave one, wave two. I'm gonna say that's wave three here, maybe even to here. Wave four, let's draw it up. Wave five, right? Wave A, B, and it should give us a C down to come pick up here. I think that's what it gave. Yeah, C down, right? So this was just C down. And then it started you another one. Look at this. Wave one, two, wave three, 4, 5. It gave you A, B, C down, right? And actually B might even been here. So, excuse me, A might even been as low as here. And that was your B. So A, B, C down. B usually, look, watch this. B usually retraces about 0.61. Okay. So anywhere between 50 and 0.61, or let's just say 61 percent retracement. So you're either going to get a 50% retracement, which you did, 50% retracement, or 61% retracement. Anytime I see over 61, I get a little skeptical. I'm like, you're probably going to blow through that. Because sometimes the wave pattern will stop, right? So you have to know when so your stop loss will probably be here. Entry to go short would be maybe here and here, stop loss here, right? That's just one way to do it. This is one way to do it. So once again, like this is what I do, and I'm teaching y'all. It's not the full way of teaching because I have a full way of teaching, but it takes hours to teach it. As a matter of fact, probably weeks to teach it, like right, to teach it right, because there are a bunch of rules to it, right? Like for one, wave four can't come back and touch wave one. There's little things like that. So anyway, as you see, the minute chart is giving us the same 5 way structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, which is corrective structure. Corrective structures are 3 waves. So 1, 2, 3. And then boom, we blew out of there, right? And a lot of times, these big blow-ups like this, these are corrective structures on a bigger time frame. It's all fractals, right? It's all fractals. So once again, this was probably an A up on like a, I don't know. It's probably, if this is the minute chart, this is probably like a 30-minute corrective wave. So A up, B down, and then a C back up. That's what I'm expecting, actually. I'm actually expecting a C back up to here. So once again, like, if you don't understand how this stuff works, I know it sounds so crazy. It's like, Tay, I don't get none of this stuff you're talking about. It's okay. You can go learn. You can see if you can read some books on Elliott wave, things like that. But yeah, this is what I teach. This is what I do. This is how I'm able to predict where it's going. right? It will let me know, and I know how to go into it in a fractal nature. And I could trade these same waves on a minute chart, 5 minute chart, the 30 minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly, the monthly. If it's going to give me a wave, I can track it. And because I know there are waves inside of waves inside of waves, then I know that I can go in and chop that thing down, right? This is what I do. So once again, you can rack your brain and try to learn this stuff. It's going to take you, honestly, doing it on your own, it's probably going to take you 6 months to a year just to understand it fully. Then it'll probably take you another year or two to get profitable trading, right? Unless you have somebody teaching it to you. Somebody taught me this. I'll be honest. I had a coach teach me this. I gave him 20K. He's a specialist in Elliott wave theory and the Neely's method. I said, look, here's 20K. Teach me how to do this. Right. He taught me, boom. And now I get it probably even better than he gets it because I find stuff that he can't even find. Right. But that just comes from back testing. So once again, this is one of my most profitable ways of trading. It works for me. It continues to work for me. I find the gap and then I see how it wants to dance to get there. So when I say dance, that's my Elliott wave. And I just watch how it dances. I'm like, oh shit, you got to dance? Okay, cool. 5 wave structure. Let's take it. Boom, 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 boom. I know you're getting ready to dance your way back up. Cool. Give me here. I'll take you up there. This is how I play the game. This is how we make our profits. This is how the game works overall. Right. So once again, if you are not in the paid Discord by now, I don't understand what you're waiting on, right? I just don't understand. So I want to keep doing my thing, keep giving these alerts out. I'm showing you how I'm doing it. You might not get it, but I'm showing you how I'm doing it, right? I'm showing you how, how it works and how we're profitable. So once again, I'll see you all in the paid Discord. I'll keep doing these, market watches because I think it's helpful to the people in the Discord. And other than that, hey, y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Enjoy those profits you made. And I'll see y'all next week for the trading week on Monday.
Secure the bag, yeah, that's the brand, and we get to the bag.